Hello guys, this is Gift and you're watching Green Intent, where I share content about minimalism, low-waste living, and sustainability, and how these concepts apply with technology. So today I'll be talking about the reasons that got me into this minimalism, low-waste living, and sustainability in the first place. So there are four main reasons. The first one is the exhaustion from having to deal with a lot of stuff. The second one is plastic bag situation. The third one is documentaries and media about global warming. And the fourth one is when I moved to study in Seattle, the US. So I would say that the first three reasons form when I was still living in Thailand, which is my home country. So let's get into it. So the first reason, the exhaustion from having to deal with stuff. So even though we're not into home decoration, we do have some decoration items and furnitures. So each year there'll be a big home cleaning days happening once or twice a year. And I felt like the more stuff we had at home, the more difficult it was to clean them, and the more time it took to keep them clean, So I never enjoy home cleaning days at all because it was exhausted, and it made me think that, okay, if I'm gonna have a home one day in my life, I'm gonna have a very small home with no decorations whatsoever, so that I don't have to, spend so much time cleaning them. So yeah, that's the earliest time of my life thinking about minimalism as a kid. Now the second reason, plastic bag situation. So this was back when I was old enough to understand that plastic is almost like impossible to decompose unless we wait for 1,000 years or longer, right? So this is a specific moment that I remember when I went to a market with my mom, and I saw this shop that sold plastic bags, like food packaging bags for restaurants. And I had this frustration. I was wondering that where do these plastic bags go after we use them? Do they just become trash in the end? And if so, why do we keep using them? Like, it made me very frustrated and sad, and thought to myself that there must be a better way to do this. There must be a way that we don't keep feeding our environment with this amount of trash every single day. So so that's reason number 2. Now reason number 3, documentaries and media about global warming. I believe that this documentaries are reasons for a lot of people that got them into be more aware of the environmental issues. For me, I couldn't really pinpoint what exact documentaries that affected my perspectives on this. However, it has happened for the past 2 decades of my life. So watching how our planet has been destroyed by human behaviors, whether it be the way we consume things, or the way that our economic system is built around it, was just miserable to see. Therefore, it motivates me to be even less trashy and be more conscious when I make decisions for my own consumption. So with all these reasons combined, I shifted so many daily habits. For example, I always carry my own water bottle and my coffee mug while on the go. I always use my own reusable shopping bags when I go to the store, and I barely shop for new clothes, accessories, or cosmetics. It sort of becomes my nature, things that I can do effortlessly. And I feel damn good. I feel so proud that I could do it. That today I didn't make any trash. Now, reason number 4, moving to study in Seattle, USA. So here's when things got more interesting. I've been exposed to the extremely contradicting situations. So on one hand, there are big rich companies that bring prosperity to the country, to the city, right? They improve people's lives by creating jobs for people, giving them benefits, and even bringing in more investments. But on the other hand, as they create this overconsumption culture, or throwaway culture as we call it, and it's so devastating to see how much trash is created and how many natural resources and environment are destroyed by that culture that they create. But I'm still very lucky that I live in this state and I'm not alone. So there are people, like more and more people, that want to change this broken system, and they started to take serious actions on it in many different ways. It gets to the point that it becomes a stronger ecosystem. And by ecosystem, I mean that there are more resources that simplify our lowest lifestyle more than other cities in the country. So we are so lucky that way. Some examples of resources are like package-free shops, bulk stores like Scoop Marketplace, or mobile refill store like Out of the Box Van, Zero Waste, Seattle Zero Waste Group, which is a non-profit group that connects like-minded people together. And this is just to name a few. Therefore, I am more hopeful and more motivated to keep doing what I do and keep trying to do them better. And I even want to contribute my skills into driving these positive change in the future. So there you have it. 4 main reasons why I got into minimalism, lowest living, and why I want to work in this field. I'll be happy to read your comments and feedback or questions or everything. So thank you so much for watching Green Intent. I'll see you next time.